Hey guys, this is TrueCubing, and in this video we're going to teach you how to solve the Pyraminx. So first we need to know a few key features of this puzzle. These tips don't impact the way you solve the Pyraminx at all, they're basically just time wasters. These are centers and these are edges. So the first step in solving the Pyraminx is to basically just solve all the tips. So go ahead and just twist these outer tips until they're solved. So the next step in solving the Pyraminx is to solve the three centers of each color. So the way you do this is you look for a color. I can see yellow center here, yellow center here, and a yellow center here. The common face that these three centers share is this one here. And now, for example, if we would solve the centers onto this face, you realize that this center can never reach this position. So we have to solve them onto one face, and the correct face in this case is this one here. And now you've solved your centers. You may also have to adjust this face, but it's not as important. So the next step in solving the Pyraminx is to solve the first layer. So the way we do this is we look for a piece that belongs in that layer, which will be an edge. And so here we can see one which has a yellow sticker on it, and we look for where it goes. It belongs on the blue face and on the yellow face, and in this position. So what we're going to do is move this edge to match up with one of these two centers. Then we're going to move the opposite side up to this edge, move this piece into there, and bring it back down. Again, matching up the color, bringing the opposite face up, bringing that edge in, and bringing it back down. You may also encounter this case where the edge is on the right. Again, just bring the opposite face up, move it across, and bring it back down. Now we have to do the same thing for the rest of the edges. So this one goes right in here, so we match it up, move this face up, bring it across, put it back down. And now, for example, this edge is flipped, but it is in the correct position. So we need to take it out by imagining that we put another edge in its place. So let's imagine we're putting this edge into here, we match it up, move the opposite face up, bring this across, bring it back down. And now we've got this edge on the top, and we can do the same thing. And now you've solved your first layer. Now you can actually solve the Pyraminx by constantly doing new faces. So here we could do the green face, for example, and keep inserting edges to make the face, and eventually your Pyraminx will be solved. Now because the Pyraminx is a really easy puzzle to solve, we're going to give you the 5 last layer cases you need to solve the Pyraminx much faster. The first case is where there are matching headlights on each side. And if the edges need to go to the left, the algorithm you're going to do is moving the right side up, moving the top side across, moving the right side down, moving the top side across, right side up, top side across, right side down. The other case you can get that looks very similar is this one, where the edges have headlights on each side, but they belong to the right, so anti-clockwise. And the algorithm for this is moving the left side up, top side across, left side down, top side across, left side up, top side across, and left side down. Now the next last layer you can get is where there are 2 flipped edges as your last layer. And the way you can do this is with a sledgehammer and then an awkward insert. In other words, it is right side down, right side up, left side up, and then top side across, left side up, top side across, left side down. The next 2 cases you can get also look really similar. So you will notice that there are matching colors on 2 of those sides. And those 2 edges you have to hold in the front position. So this edge doesn't match with any of the centers at the back. Next, what you have to do is look for where one of the front edges go. So we notice this one goes in this position here. So we bring that side down, move the top side across, then move the left side up, top side up, left side down, and then bring the right side up again. The other similar case is where, again, there are 2 matching edges with the centers at the front, but this time the edge goes to the left. So you bring the right side down, move the top side across, and then bring the right side up, top side across, right side down, and then you solve the last L move. We hope you learned something from this tutorial. Remember, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.